were doing this, what were you doing? You were doing what? What I told you to do, right? Because I'm older, not necessarily wiser, cuter, okay, and especially cooler. Okay? So, now, if you look at this, and when you look at kata, I never saw a count in kata until 1968. In 68, I've been in karate 15 years. Yeah, I think 15 years. Never seen a count. You'd go into the dojo, and you'd work on a kata, and you would pick up 2 moves. And you'd work on them until the next night you come back. You'd work on the same 2 moves, and maybe pick up 1 more move. So maybe in about 8 months you might be able to get through a kata. Just do it. Then you start learning. But once you've learned the kata, it becomes yours. Okay? These kata do not belong to anyone. You are all different individuals. We are feel different. We feel different about things. Some people are very aggressive. Some people are very docile. Some people are very flexible. Some people are very strong. So there's so many differences within us. So I do not teach technique. You can take any move you want to take, and I can probably show you 15 techniques, and I don't mean that egotistically. I'm sure any black belt in here can do the same thing. But if you pick up the concept of what you're doing, and then you incorporate this into your kata, you are, again, when you do kata, you do not want to impress judges unless you're doing what? Competition kata, right? Okay? I did a lot of competition kata. Okay? Did a lot of competition fighting, did a lot of competition winning. But I always did them for myself. Most of the time, after the first 25, 30 years, I was senior to most of the judges. I didn't really care what they thought. When I step up to the front, I would give my respects to the judges, and as far as I'm concerned, you know what it says. I do the kata for myself. And the only person I have to impress is myself. Now, there's something, and I think this is Hogan. Where's my buddy? Shimei-juro-san?
Oh, yes.
Shimei-juro-san? Okay. I speak a little bit of Hogan, a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Vietnamese, a little bit of Thai, and a few words of English. Most of them I speak redneck. Okay? But when you do kata, it's the same thing as what you project in life. If you just simply walk down the street, you want people, you don't want people, you don't really care what people think, but you do not want to give an aura of weakness. You understand what I'm saying? By the same token, you don't want to give an aura of being arrogant or egotistical. You know, walking down the street, I am. Okay? By the same token, you don't want to walk like this. You want to present yourself in such a way, even if you know, unfortunately, in the world nowadays, well, most of the world, older people now are looked down on. Many years ago, they used to do the beards. Okay? And as people get older now, people take advantage of it. But you notice, I'm not going to tell you these stories, but there's a lot of documentation that you don't mess with 70-year-old retired Marines in the other military. Okay? Number one is, most of them, it's not the idea they could whip somebody in a fight or anything like that. But your carriage, your kimochi, and how you present yourself, not for their benefit, but for yourself, you create a feeling of shimei-juro-san. which is even if you walk down the street and you're ugly, like me. Okay, I'm not just using me as an example, not that this would happen. But if I walk down the street, if you walk by me, you should say, there's a man. Now, if you walk down the street, you don't want somebody to say, what? There's a man. Right? We understand each other. Okay? But at the same time, you create a feeling that they are really kind of looking at someone special. And you are special. If you are what? Special to yourself. That don't mean that does not mean you're better than anybody else or any worse. But you, within yourself, become special. Okay? Now, if you look back in kata, you want to create through you a feeling of shin-ryu. It starts with how you present yourself. One of the things that I used to hate, and I still hate, and I throw you right up to it, you did it. You was in front of me. You seen guys run up there and go, yeah, teacher, my name is, my instructor is, his instructor is, somebody else. I'm going to perform for you. And the minute you stick them knuckles out, you just what? Challenge me or insult me. Not the fact that this means nothing. I wouldn't do that to anybody. There's no respect there. There's no respect there. Simple. If you can present yourself like as a gentleman or a lady, okay? Present yourself any other way is what? Actually, it's kind of down. I have nothing against what you say. It's your kimochi, your attitude. So when you start a kata starts the minute that you walk up. If you want to get into technique, when you do this, there's technique there. But anytime you look at a move, you look what came before that move and what came after that move. Not so much the move itself. If you look at something as simple as go to Shiho, most times you see, I don't care how you do it, this, okay, and you see this. Then, or you'll see, my hands flopping up and down. One move. Look at my back, it's what? Straight. Okay? Does everybody kind of think about this? I didn't say do it. I said simply think about it. This establishes what I'm doing. Does that mean I got to charge out here with the first move and drop? Go to Shiho? Speed is an illusion. Okay, an old man. What makes one of those moves fast? If the other one's what? Slow. I have no strength. You get my age, you have no muscles, have no strength, have no speed, have no nothing. Most times you get my age, you only have mind. And I've given you enough break, right?